Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security. That's it.
The Independent National Electoral Commission still has some unfinished business. The rescheduled governorship and state houses of assembly election is a bigger assignment when compared to the presidential election, and it will be conducted in more than 1,000 constituencies across the country. This meeting with the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security is to review preparations for the Saturday, March 18 election. As candidates and political parties head to court to set the process and outcome of the presidential and National Assembly elections, INEC looks forward to an improved conduct in the governorship and state houses of assembly election.
The governorship and state assembly elections this weekend involves more constituencies than the national elections held about 3 weeks ago. Unlike the last elections involving 470 constituencies, one presidential constituency nationwide, 109 senatorial districts, and 316 House of Representatives seats, the state elections will involve 1,021 constituencies, 28 governorship, and 993 state assembly seats. There will also be more candidates involved and more collation centers to protect. These are also local elections involving keen contests. It is therefore important for parties and candidates to speak to their agents and supporters to see the elections as a contest and not war.
The stakes are higher this time around. There are more candidates on the ballots, and the mistakes of the past must also be avoided. Security agencies will have to work extra hard, especially with the deployment of more personnel and equipment. Political parties and candidates have been asked to maintain decorum in the political space.
I want to also urge the same individuals, especially at the state level, to demonstrate the same level of maturity, the same level of discipline by calling their supporters to conduct themselves in a manner that is congruent with of the larger Nigerian society. Of course, there are channels for laying complaints and for addressing these complaints. We must comply with the rules. We must also allow everyone, I've said this so many times, to exercise their fundamental rights as citizens of this country. What we do not want to happen is for anybody to preempt and to take the law into his or her own hands.
INEC will conduct governorship elections in 28 states of the Federation. The Electoral Commission wants a greater cooperation from critical stakeholders, especially security agencies, political parties, and their candidates. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Abuja.
All right, on cost the Tinubu's victory, the president of the Yoruba World, Tajuddin Rahim. Welcome to Politics Tonight. Stay with us. We will be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching Politics Tonight, digging beyond the headlines. And now to our interview with the guest of the day. I am now joined by the president of the Yoruba World Congress, YWC, Tajuddin Rahim, for discussion on Tinubu's victory and the prospect of growth in Nigeria. Thank you very much for joining us, sir.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. Now let's start with the president-elect. What do you think Nigerians stand to gain from a Tinubu presidency?
A lot that we all are going to gain. And number one, I want to seize the opportunity to thank every region that actually came together to give Asiwaju Bola Ahmed all the support to make him the next president of Yoruba or Nigeria. And of course, we Yoruba, we're so happy that not just only we in the Yoruba in Yoruba section that gave him our vote, but quite a number of our people in the north and in the south as well. So we thank everyone, and we know for sure when he gets there, he has done it before in Lagos, and he will definitely do it all over Nigeria.
All right, so as a stakeholder, what is the prospect of Tinubu's victory for business in the country?
All right, now, we're talking about a man that is one of the best accountants trained by Deloitte and Touche, yeah? And he has worked in the oil sector before for a very long time. The governance, his contribution in Lagos, yeah, that is a very good track record in which everyone can actually rely on. And we believe we can now actually bring that experience into the larger space to everyone. Yeah.
With all of these good attributes you have mentioned, why do you think many people and groups are still opposing the emergence of Tinubu as president-elect?
Well, we have been saying this for a very long time. When you ask most people to come out and say, what exactly this man has done, they've not been able to come out to say what he has done for them. And we are also telling, especially from the southwest region, and you will permit me to say this, why are people coming out in a way that, in such a way that is actually bringing a kind of discord, especially among the Yoruba people? We, the Yoruba World Congress, we've made it clear to each everyone. We have made our own investigation to find out what exactly this man has done. Nothing. And it is about time for every Yoruba elders, and I'm seizing this opportunity to call upon the Afeniferes and Yoruba Council of Elders. Of course, what number of organizations, they've been on this journey with us, and I cannot not to talk about Akabi Tinubu, how much work he has put in this to call the old Yoruba, and of course, Onikoyi, Tomori Wules, and quite a number of Bekoya. They are all rallying around to make this man the next president of Nigeria. And how come other people actually to put a blame that's not of him on him? And so we're calling all of our youth, not just only in Yoruba land and other parts of Nigeria, to actually see the very good thing that this man can bring up to the table that will benefit every Nigerian. Thank you.
All right, the presidential election has come and gone, and I would like to ask you, what next is governance? And what do you think should be the focus of the president-elect after inauguration, Mr. Rahim?
Yeah, number one is we all tend to want to put the whole work. Why not? Number one, let every region come up with something that they can actually use to benefit this government. And we are pushing from Southwest that there should be a restructuring. And we are expecting the West region to actually embrace that initiative. We're also asking that we should also support that means of security, everlasting security that we can actually have in the country. Not that one area is safe and the rest are, in the hands of hoodlums. No. How can we actually help him to achieve this security? And we know that we've already put in 11 requests. And we know that he will look at it. Those 11 requests, if I have to start talking about it, but it's not just only for the West Yoruba world alone, but the rest region can actually adopt this 11 requests and see how they can make use of it to benefit themselves. And each region are getting better. Definitely, the whole country will benefit from it. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Tajuddin Rahim, we still have a lot to discuss this evening, but before that, let's go for this quick break and I'll be right back. Please stay with us.
For a meaningful life, basic amenities and infrastructure must be in place. These are quality education, improved healthcare service delivery, security of lives and property, food security, potable water, affordable housing, and more. This is the covenant Honorable Mohammed Umaru Bago has with the good people of Niger State as the incoming governor. Bago, as a banker of repute and a federal legislator, is determined to turn Niger State to a sustainable economy driven by massive agricultural development and rural-urban linkages. Another high point of his program is urban renewal with the state-of-the-art infrastructure development. So, let's vote in this great man of many parts, Bago, as the governor of Niger State on Saturday, March 11, 2023. This message is sponsored by Dr. Friends of Bago.
Welcome back to Politics Tonight, and I have with me the president of the Yoruba World Congress, Tajuddin Rahim, we're discussing Tinubu's victory and the prospect of growth in Nigeria. All right, Mr. Rahim, before we went on that break, you were talking about restructuring, but to put this into proper perspective, are you in any way saying the Yorubas have been marginalized?
I will say yes, politically, and I will say yes, economically, because for the past decades now, we now realize everything that was built in the name of Oduduwa investment has already disappeared. Think of it. The very first port authority were not built by Nigeria or Western region, which is a very good thing. The North actually, they developed their own economic structure, which really flourished them. And even in the East, we are actually saying that if this country is not restructured, and then allow a healthy competition among the region, definitely some people will think that they've been marginal. But however, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with his track record, and he knows how to bring everyone all together. But how can we do that? We, the citizen, we have to have that confidence that we belong to a place that we are not being marginalized. But right now, as I am speaking, and in the mind of what number of Yoruba people, yes, we felt, yes, it's not right here politically. But now, it is
TVC News Back Network. Can you hear my voice? See, it's not my network. Network of TVC News, not stable. TVC News, not stable.
very poor network.